time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. I received this kind of wild story as a comment from my reaction to Grand Funk Railroad doing the song Sin's a Good Man's Brother. The story comes in from a YouTuber that goes by the name of D Distrob1. And D Distrob writes this. My story is from July 1970. I was camping every weekend. In one of those weekends, I found a cassette where I was staying. Found it laying on the bottom of the creek near our tent. I dove in and picked it up. Looked for a name or something, but could not find anything written on it. I left the cassette for 2 days in the sun until it was bone dry. Then placed it in my player, and guess what was the first song that played? Yeah, Sin's a Good Man's Brother. I had never heard of Grand Funk Railroad, and that song just blew me away. Especially it started so softly or innocently, made me think of another boring soft rock BS, but bang! It started and I was blown away. Needless to say, every friend asked to borrow it to make a copy. Since then, every time I hear this song, it brings all those memories from the 70s. I thought that was a great story. I mean, how many times do you find a cassette tape or, let's say, an 8-track tape at the bottom of some stream somewhere? You go and retrieve it, let it dry out, and then it still works. I mean, that is cool. I think that's a really cool story. And then for it to be Grand Funk Railroad. Wow, very cool. So I thought it would be fun to listen to another track from the album that Sin's a Good Man's Brother is from, which is Closer to Home. Now, Closer to Home is Grand Funk Railroad's third album. To me, it's like one of their best albums. Every song on that album is a killer. And the bass lines, especially the bass lines, are so fantastic on that album. In fact, the whole rhythm section, the drumming is outrageous as well. And then there's Mark Farner, great vocalist, great guitar player. So I thought, okay, what song do we do off of this album that can measure up to Sin's a Good Man's Brother? Hooked on Love. Hooked on Love is a great song, and it has so many time changes within the song. You're going to love it. So here we go with Grand Funk Railroad doing the song Hooked on Love from their album Closer to Home. Okay, great song. Now it starts out with that guitar, with Mark Farner playing guitar, and then the drum and the bass comes in. And like I said, you got to listen to the bass lines on this song. They're just fantastic, and the whole album closer to home, has fantastic bass lines in it, and it just kind of drives in. You kind of go boom on his bass, kind of boom, and then those drums, a lot of fills on that drum, and really hard drumming as well. And then the guitar, it's got kind of a weird sound to it. I don't know if he's got a some sort of pedal on that guitar, or if he's just playing it straight into the amp, because I mean it's got that kind of echoey sound on his guitar, which is really cool. And again, Mark Farner's voice, love his voice. He just kind of yells out the song, and they're always great lyrics. Then they get into the refrain, and I love the refrain because the refrain is very soulful. You've got, Mark Farner singing, but then the rest of the band comes in and backs him up, and it gives it that kind of soulful feel. They've got kind of a soul sound as they're harmonizing together. It's just really cool. Let's keep on going. I love that change-up. There's several change-ups in this song, but I love that change-up where it gets into that bass guitar. And like I said, this bass guitar in this song is just driving the whole song. But the bass guitar comes in, and then Mark Farner starts singing, and he gets a reply. He says another verse, he gets a reply. Just love that. I mean, that is just fantastic. I mean, to go from the standard verses to the verse reply, and have that bass in there was just great. And then the drumming too. A lot of fills on the drum on that section of the song. Just really cool. Let's keep on going. Here's the third change up. Love that guitar solo they put in there. So it changes up, goes into a good bass drum rhythm section with Mark Farner playing a wah-wah pedal on his guitar, and then coming in with, I think, a fuzz tone guitar to actually do the guitar solo over the wah-wah pedal guitar. Just really great. Now it goes back into singing verses to the song. So I'm going to take it back a little bit so we can catch Mark Farner from the beginning of his vocals. Okay, that was great. If you weren't dancing off your chair, I don't know what to say for you. This is just a great rocker. What a fantastic song. And like I said, this album, Closer to Home by Grand Funk, to me is, I think is actually their best album. It is just fantastic. There isn't a bad track on this album. It was their third album. And I just think that they were a much better band as a trio, as a power trio, than when they picked up a keyboard player and then they tried to get more top 40 hits with We're American Band and beyond. I think they were just such a fantastic hard rock band as a power trio. And this song, I think, proves that. I mean, it's just a great song. And again, there was actually like 4 change-ups. It started out, then it changed up a little bit, and then it changed up one more time, and then it went back to how the song started. And I think that's really cool how they fit all that into one song. And I really, really liked the refrain with the backup singers harmonizing in kind of a unique harmonized way. And I love the where Mark Farner was saying a line and then was getting a response. It's just so cool. I mean, it's just so cool. And the guitar playing was fantastic, but that bass guitar, oh my gosh, that bass guitar just drove this song all the way through. And the drumming, again, fantastic. I don't think I need to say much more than that. You had to have picked all that up by listening to this song, and you've got to have loved it as well. If you did love it, hit that like button. That'd be really, really appreciated. If you have any comments on Grand Funk Railroad, doing the song Hooked on Love from the Closer to Home album, put in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated. Especially if you have a story like the one I read at the beginning of this reaction. Now, I'm going to take a link to this video and put it into my description below. So if you want to hear the song again, and I got to believe you want to hear this song again because it just rocks and it gets you up and makes you move. I'm going to put it into my description. Click on that link. It'll open up and play for you, and I won't be stopping it. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video into my description. So you might want to check out that channel. They might have some other really cool videos you want to watch. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it? We're doing all kinds of fun music, all kinds of genres. We read a lot of comments. We just do a lot of cool stuff. We do comparisons of different groups doing the same song. It's a lot of fun. Just go below this video, below the title of the video, and hit the subscribe button. And I would be really, really happy. If you go over here, ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. So when I read this comment, and this comment came in, I think about 2 weeks ago, I thought, yeah, I gotta listen to the Grand Funk Railroad album Closer to Home again because it's a fantastic album, and this is such a fantastic song. But again, not a bad song on that album. But this song here put a huge smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a huge smile on your face. And peace out, baby.